Hello, hello, hello! What is up, everybody? My name is Marcus, and welcome back to Joystick Journey. I am joined by Jace and Jody saying hi, guys!
Hi, guys.
So, on this lovely day, the Pokémon Presents is out. Now, I'm going to be honest with everyone, I have very little hope for a company that can't continually produce Pokémon cards for English people in general. Japan got no issue. They got no issue with supply. English, it's impossible to get any. Now, a company that likes to disappoint on the regular has their Presents. So, we're going to be reacting to this, and let's just be honest. Let's go round saying what we think is going to happen and whether we're going to be disappointed. Who wants to kick us off?
Disappointment.
Fair. So the things that I reckon we're going to see today, new gen, because it's been leaked everywhere that it's happening. So Gen 10 is probably going to be confirmed. Hopefully we get to see a little bit of it. I'm hoping it at least is going to look nice because the Switch 2 has capabilities. I definitely believe that they're going to announce either the last year of Unite, because that latest update where you can only get monsters through the licenses where you have to pay money or unlock them with the most elongated system, that's the
RIP Unite.
Yeah, I think this is the last year, which basically means we're going to get a release date announcement for Champions. Hopefully, I reckon around April, May time, but I might be wrong. That's my predictions. I reckon that they will announce Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness are coming to the GameCube again, like they already have, but give no release date. Because they're good like that. Anybody else want to pile on, or do you think I've just covered it all? Oh! Gone.
I think we're going to get something new, and we're not going to be able to obtain it because that's not normally what happens.
Oh, if you talk about new 30th, I was going to say, if you talk about 30th anniversary Pokemon cards, 100% they're going to be announced, and there's no point in getting hyped about 30th anniversary cards because we know we won't fucking get them because the new printing station for Europe and America isn't even available until 2028. So we're getting hyped about a set that we'll never see. And you can go, and people might be able to pre-order it, but where we live, no chance. So, very, very low expectations. Let's find out whether we're right or wrong. I can't believe it's only 24 minutes long as well. I think that's the most embarrassing part. Oh, we're starting off. We're starting off with Fire Red and Leaf Green, are we? Or is this just going to be? No, this is just going to be a long, like 30th anniversary breakdown of the game.
Yep.
Crystal's still my favourite game of all time.
Abroad.
Valid. I was disappointed.
I think Pokemon Yellow has to do.
Fair. I was actually disappointed that with Shield and Sword and Scarlet and Violet they didn't add like a third one with a bit more of a diverse story. But they haven't done that since Black and White, have they?
Is it bad that I really didn't enjoy Black or White?
No, absolutely nothing wrong because I hate it too.
From the Pokemon
It was really complicated.
Today,
from what I remember.
February 27.
I didn't like Black or White. I remember like getting all hyped to get my DS for it and then going.
Green games were first released in
obviously, I played Diamond and Pearl after and was like, oh, I like them.
Series. In those first two titles,
I'm going to say this though, everyone talks about the greatness of 151. Don't get me wrong, Arcanine is the greatest invention for that era, but Gen 2 clears everything in my view.
This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th. A milestone.
But I will say this, people who hate on Scarlet and Violet and
each and every one of you.
Shield and Sword's Pokemon are so wrong, especially Shield and Sword. Corviknight, Zacian and Zamazenta, 3 alone that you should never be hating on. Because every generation has shocking Pokemon.
Always something that we don't like.
Let's see what we're kicking off with. I reckon it's going to be the cards first.
I think it's the game.
I think you're right.
I do this game, boys.
What are we looking at though? Are we looking at Gen 10? Oh my god. Wait, is it like a mini console where you can play? Oh no. It's some weird toy.
What the hell is that?
45 songs, 45 cards. No.
What the hell?
Some shitty music box.
Trash.
I'm
Oh, here we go.
Masuda, and I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version.
You're a
and
good guy
Pokemon
because you
Blue
created
version video
those.
games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system.
So
Particular
Spotify.
care to make the audio sound just
No,
like
no,
Game
this
Boy.
is...
So
What
I
are
hope
those
you
things
enjoy
called?
listening while swapping out cartridges.
They're like Tony boxes, aren't they?
Yes, but they're not. What do we have? We had little cards.
Ugh. I think that's a terrible idea.
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon Day.
Fuck
I'm Chris
off.
Brown from the Pokemon
Oh,
Company
God.
International, and
Hide your
here to
women.
share news about the 2026 Pokemon
He's
World
changed a lot since I last saw him.
which
Oh, here we
will
go.
take place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon
Ooh.
XP in San Francisco. The 2026 Pokemon World Championships will once again welcome.
I'll tell you something. Pokemon Worlds is a great 3-day watch. If you don't watch competitive like esports or anything, I do recommend if you want to. Hey, there you go. Pokemon Champions is actually going to be in 2026 Worlds.
Sorry, just found it. It's one of those hit clip things.
Each of the
Oh,
final
yeah, I know the
matches
one.
of these games
Yeah.
will be held
I
at
remember
the
'em.
Chase Center, an arena that's
Sorry.
3
So
times
Pokemon
the
Champions
size
is
as last
confirmed
year's
for
finals.
Worlds this year.
We started
Which
on a
means
mission
something
to create
soon
the most
then.
exciting
Right, I'm just going to
Pokemon
pause it here
games
because I actually have
for our
something to say about
competitors.
this. So,
Oh, here we go.
you have nationals and everything for Pokemon Champions, right? Well, you have it for Unite, you have it for the VGC, you have it for TCG. So Champions now has a place in Worlds. My question goes like this: how the fuck do people people get to Worlds when the game's not even out and they've already announced it? Now, there might be a chance that the release date's coming soon, so that'll include the hold for that. But I know this as well as anyone else. Insiders who play Pokemon in general, so like esports players, will have already got a leg up on this, and that's how they get to Worlds.
Yeah. It'll be the seeded players from other...
From other games.
Yeah.
And that's where the game fucking... where I have a big issue. Because the poor fuckers who might want to go to esports at some point won't be able to until 2027. But these fucking seeded people, whether they're from Street Fighter or whatever it is, or whether they're probably VGC players, if I'm honest with you, because obviously this game is Champions is based solely on the battle system that's the same as the VGC. So what's going to happen here is that all of the top VGC players will be like, well, I've got two options here. I can continue playing competitive on, let's say, Scarlet and Violet to battle and potentially go to Worlds, or I could take this early ticket that you're giving me in Champions, because there's not going to be many people here, secure my spot in Worlds here. That's the part that I take issue with, because that's not a fair challenge to the world. Yes, you need beta testers, and I guarantee that, but host the event fairly for everyone. It's the whole concept of how we said before about content creators and that getting these games early and being able to release them, yet smaller creators get stuck on an embargo. You're not making a level ground here.
No.
And that status will apply to the point of what we're going to see later on, I reckon, with the Pokemon 30th anniversary. Creators in the Pokemon program, like, no offense, like Real Breaking Nate, no offense, because I love the guy, but he doesn't have to worry about having access to these cards. Yes, he doesn't get as many as available, but they send an ETB. They send like one of every product, so he doesn't have to worry about not getting to actually open the set because he's going to get it. You know, and in an area where it's so hard to get cards in general for the entire area, it just seems like a middle finger to you going, yeah, don't worry, I don't have to worry about it because I can just get my hands on it. Anyway, rant over about how these things work. It's not with just Pokemon itself, it is universal. The card thing can be a bit frustrating, but I get the system that they have to obviously give stuff for their creators to open, but obviously for the entire world struggling to get hold of these cards, it feels like a middle finger. But this sort of like esports play, these guys get to just qualify for Worlds because they've been given the access to it way earlier than anyone else is going to get to, and that is where I take issue. Anyway, I want to see if they're announcing the end of Unite this year. Let's find out. Sorry about that, everyone. Just had to get my rant.
As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand
But
even further and deliver a one.
I do admit that, like, if you haven't already watched it, watching Worlds, the 3-day event, it's like 8 hours long. It's crazy. But you have to pick which one you're going to watch on one day, because if you watch the TCG, it's like 8 hours long. And then you can't see, unless you go back and watch Unite and the VGC. It's a fucking nightmare to try and keep up with it all. But it is a really good watch. I found them very enjoyable.
And of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience,
yeah, unfortunately, you have to book your spots if you ever want to go to a Pokemon Center, ladies and gents.
Where we will overprice you for everything.
Of course.
World Championship.
Oh, I like that. That's their art for this year, is it?
Whether you're joining us in person in San Francisco or from home on our live stream,
depends on you pay.
I've asked for creator passes the last 3 years and been rejected all 3 times.
A bullshit.
Here we go. 30th anniversary cards. I love that they always do glue wrap for Charizard instead of just Charizard. Oh, wait, are they confirming that these are going to be the cards that you can get in the 30th anniversary? Because that Lugia Crystal is sick. Oh, we're getting doubles again. Genesect, Solgaleo, Zacian, Raikou. Are they going to bring tag team cards back? Woo! If these are the reprints that you're getting in the 30th anniversary, or are you telling me you're bringing tag team back now as well for next sets? Don't you dare tell me we're getting tag teams back. No, it's just the first review. Releasing simultaneously worldwide. Was that it? That was just the teaser.
It's a disgrace.
Did anybody play Pokemon Go anymore?
Absolutely not.
I don't. My son does.
I got the one shiny one on there and stopped.
Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return. And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go Tour event starting tomorrow. We also have a promo code to share.
Why is everything flying by so fast in these announcements?
Don't know.
It feels like it's on crack. Here's Masters EX.
Here.
See this art style of red here? This is what the remasters should have looked like.
Let your curiosity shine.
Sorry, I hate Ogre-Pom. They're literally just like, it's all flying by so fast. It's like they can't wait to they just want to get it all out. They don't really give a shit. Here's Cafe Mix.
Yep.
Oh, yay.
I know. I don't care about Cafe Mix at all.
I'm so ecstatic.
Ray.
At the moment, I'm tempted to just like rewind and have a look at the 30th anniversary cards that they announced again. Well, what they look like might have been leaks, but I thought they were going to show off more than just a little bit of a reveal. So this is what you've got for your Pokemon Day and your 30th anniversary. Just a quick 20-minute speed run of everything. Oh, who cares about Pokemon Sleep, for fuck's sake? Not to be rude, but I've seen a lot of these games and apps that they've released is completely fucking pointless.
Yeah, I mean, I like Pokemon Friends, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's quite cool, because that's...
got real ones.
Don't get me wrong,
Motherfucker.
Friends is a good idea, because it's something that keeps your brain active.
It's puzzles, I like puzzles.
Yeah. I don't care about Pokemon Sleep at all.
Shut your mouth. Cheese on the beach.
To celebrate Pokemon
Oh, here we go.
Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray.
They're dead. So we're getting those 3 birds. Actual.
Power of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon.
Wait, that's going to cost 20 quid a fucking throw, isn't it?
What's the point for that? Because we can't get them.
Yeah,
and that costs a load of Eos gems.
Pokemon are scheduled to be added.
Oh my god!
Don't miss what's coming.
Right. For a game that's I consider dead because of the Unite system. They've done this. They're going to do it the other way around, aren't they? They've limited the system to make you spend cash, and then they're going to add all of the good monsters in.
Oh yeah, just
Sure.
wait for it. Give it 2-3 months. Arcana have been there.
Oh. I generally thought that was going to be the death of the game because I hate the idea. This was fun to begin with, and then I really lost interest. Oh, fuck off! No. Is Goldengo in that game? Well, that's that ruined, isn't it? Oh, good boy! I only care that it's got my boss stiff in. That's all I care about. Other than my boss stiff. I like that mat. Make that a real life mat, and I'll buy it. We just. Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Gate of Darkness.
Yep, it is Gate of Darkness. Maybe, just maybe, a release date's going to get announced. And Colosseum! Underrated games, I'm telling you, man. They're so good.
Black Ball.
I wonder how they're going to get around the whole Ruby and Sapphire link for the GameCube Classic, though.
They won't.
March!
Ooh.
March! That's alright! Finally, a decent announcement.
Hello, everyone.
But you're fucking speedrunning this.
Company.
Chill out.
I'd like to give you all some additional updates
Here we go.
share the latest news on our games. First off, we have information regarding the Pokémon Fire Red version and Pokémon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo.
Well, they're not coming, are they? They just released today.
The Pokémon Fire Red and Pokémon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004. Today, these games have been made available to play once more as download exclusive titles.
A bit disappointed
on
that they
Nintendo
didn't
Switch
do like
and
any
Nintendo Switch
upscaling or anything. They just threw it as it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the future.
The crazy thing about this is the Champions link, because the problem with the Champions link here is that obviously the way Pokemon Champions is going to work is it's the same as like the battle system of Fire Red, Leaf Green, you know, the old school battle system where you have to pick how you're going to do your attack and then wait your turn, not like Legend ZA and that where you can evade and that. The thing that they've added with like the IV and the EV thing here, if you do if they don't have like perfect IVs and EVs, if you're competitive, people know what I'm talking about here. I don't even understand what it means, I just know about them. But where the perfect IVs can come into the game, people have obviously made them. They can transfer them into Pokemon Home and then straight into Champions, right? So that makes them having perfect battle Pokemon ready. But the other fuckers who just transfer the Pokemon in and don't know much about this, Champions, the EVs and IVs, you can pay money to upgrade them. So you've got two choices. Get shafted by people who are just going to transfer them from Pokemon themselves, or pay money. It seems like a bit of a middle finger here. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited to see what this game is actually like, but I'm a bit disappointed that, EVs and IVs is becoming a thing that we have to pay for.
Or you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions. We hope you look forward to it.
I don't fancy the idea of sending them to Champions, but...
Next, we have some news.
Here we go, we're going to get a release date.
Yeah, April, I reckon.
I reckon April as well.
April, May.
Is that Rob Van Dam? Don't get me wrong, I like the idea of being able to kind of just like do like an online battle wherever you go. But just remember, people can Wonder Trade. If they've got access to Pokemon Home and they use the Wonder Trade in like Scarlet and Violet and that, you're going to get perfect EVs, shinies and everything for free and just transfer them into the game. So people who gen hack these were in for trouble. Graphically, it looks sound though for a mobile game. Oh shit, they got the Megas in there as well. I gotta admit, Mega Raichu X and Y are actually kind of... Sorry, Z isn't it? Mega Raichu Z, whatever it's called. Actually looks kind of cool. Can I have that as an actual belt, by the way? Here we go. Hey, bro! We were right! Yes! Mobiles later on in the year, though. That belt is sick, by the way. Can I buy that belt?
3D printer.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC.
Right. Sorry, I'm having to pause it because I feel like that everything's just going too fast. They don't seem to want to span this out and really make you enjoy it. They're just going, here's everything in 40 seconds. Now,
You know why?
they don't.
Obvious.
What?
Because everyone just sees the name Pokemon and fucking ass licks it. They could take a shit on the desk during this thing and everyone would be like, ah!
I'll tell you something. Champions looks good, but I noticed the idea of releasing it on Switch first and then onto phone later on in the year seems a bit daft. Surely you'd rotate it the other way around because the bigger market would be mobile.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, that's kind of stupid. But, like, breaking it down prior to that, I mean, besides XD being released this month, in March, that's cool. Other than that, it's been quite shit, if I'm honest with you. 30th anniversary card reveal wasn't even much of a card reveal, just speed run it. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the announcements that they've had with, obviously, XD Gale of Darkness. I like the idea of Champions coming out because, especially for people who can't buy Switches right now, you're gonna get that consistent, able to enjoy Pokemon battles on your phone wherever you go. I think that's a really cool idea, but let's be honest, this is kind of wank so far.
Pokemon Legends ZA game. The newest title in the Pokemon
Is this the second half of the DLC then, is
take
it?
a look at this video.
Maybe a new Mega announcement just to kind of make us happy? Still yet to play this fucking game, not gonna lie. Alligator, my boy. Just if they want to make my day, Mega Arcanine and Mega Boss Stick announcement. Just putting it out there. By the way, Zygarde's evolution with that fucking massive rocket launcher, I think that's so crappy. Look at those Those Raichu Megas are sick. Staraptor, Crabominable, Golisopod. Zeraora's Mega's absolutely insane. And Lucario's new one. Is that Darkrai got a Mega as well, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. New announcement. Ah. I thought I was going to show off a new Mega. See, that Lucario one's cold.
Well, that says a Garchomp there.
Yeah, there we go. Mega Garchomp. Is it good? No. That's awful. Oh, I was going to say, show me a Ceruledge. That'd be sick. Wait, so we're getting in the second half of the DLC and the only announcement is Mega Garchomp.
At the hook.
Jesus Christ. I still think that was a rip-off as well. They launched the game and the DLC on the same day and charged you for it. So you could have just added it to the game.
Bullshit.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered. This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes. After
At least they're giving it for free.
You'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace.
And if you don't win, you're fucked.
Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
I found something interesting about Pokopia, by the way, today.
Here we go.
I'll let this go through first, and then I'll tell you what I found out. I actually think this is a very cool thing that they've done with Pokopia. So far, like the one light of hope in Pokemon that I'm really enjoying the idea of. Although a lot of people are moaning about it, but I'll tell you why. Oh, that's my jam right there. Oh. Is that Rotom as a stereo?
It looks like it.
It is! New form of Rotom! Nice!
Is that curious-looking stereo of Rotom?
That's
Did it
cool!
get enticed by the music and hop
Bit of
inside?
highlight.
DJ Rotom!
It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
Oh, nice!
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music.
Oh, I love
Ditto and
that.
others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected track.
Is that a new form of
while I introduce you to the
Tangrowth
world
as
of
well?
Pokemon Pokopia.
It's a phaser, right?
Tell you what, sell that as an actual CD player.
Ditto
People will love
first
it.
encounters Professor Tangrowth in a waste.
Yeah, it is. It's
once a
Professor
town.
Tangrowth.
It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up.
Oh, I love it. I love the idea of
Of
this
course,
game.
you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too.
Eat really.
But how do you cook?
Oh. Watch out, we're gonna get...
Huh?
Is that another... Got a new Pokemon
That's so
or a new
wet.
form? No, it's just Greedent. Chef Greedent.
What you call me?
A Greedent!
See, imagine unlocking that as your
sounds like
as one of your
everyone
Pokemon
calls it
partners in
Chef's
the in actual in Pokemon Mega
Chef Dante
DLC.
can teach you how to cook all sorts of
Takes off his
dishes.
saucepan and just batters you to death.
Deflects
Each
your Hyper
Pokemon
Beam with
has
his
different
with his
food
fucking pot helmet.
Thank you for heating my soup.
Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them.
I do think this game
will
is going to
make
be
it
great
even easier
fun.
to develop the town.
It's such a refreshing
Try bringing Pokemon
turn
with
on
your friend
Pokemon
on
as
an
well.
outing. In multiplayer mode, you can visit
Yes!
other players' towns. You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding.
So this is the thing that I
there you
read
are.
online. I'll tell you all about it after this.
There's someone
If they don't
here,
announce
too.
it already for me. Can we play hide and seek? Let's go.
But where's the last one? Whoa! You can transform into objects too.
Rock punt.
That was a
Yeah,
fun
boy.
game
Boy.
of hide and seek. By working together, you could even build something this
It's like
big.
Minecraft.
I was going to say it's Minecraft-ish.
Well, it is, isn't it? Because it's like a farming sim.
Yeah. Oh god.
Together, you can develop a town.
Yes, they're going to tell you about it.
Or go on
Question, what do
far
you
off
all like
adventures.
dittos?
Because you are a Ditto.
New encounters
Ah.
may await you as well.
Breaku!
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time.
So, the thing that I learned about this game
Pokemon Pokopia.
is when you play, you can play single player, right? And you have your own town and everything to develop. When you play multiplayer, you have 2 options in the multiplayer. You can either visit each other's towns and do like the hide and seek and stuff, or you can, if you all have the online service, you can do a cloud-based one. So you have a whole island that you guys develop yourselves. So it's like a Minecraft world. You can do your own world, and then you have the online world.
I like it.
Yeah, it was something that I found out today because I was wondering how that worked because everyone was moaning that it was just a 4-player system where they just visited each other's island.
Yeah.
And someone was like, no, actually, you get a Ditterog. Oh, Koei Tecmo were behind that, were they?
Yeah, did you not see what I said? You can get a Ditterug if you pre-order it by the 31st of January.
Yeah.
Pokemon Pokopia releases
I'm
next week
going to be
Thursday,
picking this up.
March 5th.
Oh, it's Thursday
I
it
hope
comes
you enjoy
out.
working with Pokemon to develop a
I might be
town
playing it a little
Pokemon.
bit after Machine Gun Kelly then. Oh, I could play it on the way to Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh god.
During
Today,
Machine Gun
we
Kelly.
covered all of the
No.
information you see
No,
here.
not during. Absolutely not.
Yeah, hold on a second, mate. What? I'm just doing this bit.
If you'd like to
Oh, here we
check out
go.
presentation
The final
today,
bit. Here comes Gen 10, I bet.
you all.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
I will be honest, so far it's a bit underwhelming for an announcement.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Right. Is it going to be the same thing that they normally do? Yep. The same, a house with something going on, and then you look into something, and that's how you see the next gen. They do it with the same, they did it with the Detective Pikachu announcement.
Yep.
They did it with the last 2 games.
Pikachu.
Espeon and Umbreon! Soars Bucks.
You what, sort?
Aww, Strawberry.
I wonder what the theme of this one's going to be. Are they actually going to do what everyone's been leaking about, which is wind and waves?
Yeah.
If so, I think that would be really interesting, because it's either going to be mountain-based for one generation and water-based for the other. Let's find out if we're right or wrong. I'm right. It is wind and waves then. Ah, new form of Pikachu!
Yeah, cool.
What is up with that art style though? It looks like Detective Pikachu.
They're fuzzy.
Oh, I like Pikachu though.
Game Freak are back behind it.
Yeah, boy.
Good.
That means that Pokemon Company couldn't handle it anymore.
Yeah.
They need Game Freak to make them good. That means this is going to be big.
Oh yeah, this will be huge.
Updated graphics for sure. Look at those systems. Oh, look at the wave system.
Oh, that's so cool.
Actually impressed by the flow of the graphics and that now. There's Pikachu. They're going with the same movement and everything as Legend ZA and that then. So this is where we're going forward.
They
have
need
to.
though.
They have to, yeah.
It's a lot more free flowing.
I like the world. Oh god, they're the starters. Please don't be shit. Okay, the only good one. Oh, there's Brout. That's cute. Pombon, he's cute. There's a Gecko. I actually quite like that.
Gekwa.
I like Gecko and Pombon. I hate the fucking bird. Because we already had Rowlet. We don't need. Oh my god, is there underwater stuff too?
Oh, that's sick. Yes, there is.
Oh my god, I'd love to be able to dive and see all the underwater Pokemon.
Oh, look, it's Chase.
Well, I'm telling you now. Yeah, winds and waves. Okay. I'm telling you now, Pombon's my starter. A little fire pup. I like it.
Say that again.
2027.
Say it again.
What?
Oh,
I saw you in It's Jace.
What have we got here? A fucking comedian.
Right, there's a couple of things I definitely want to go through. I think that is a stupid ass idea, yeah. Can I be honest? Overall, I'm not that impressed by the announcements. There's a couple of things...
It's a little underwhelming.
Yeah. What I thought the death of Unite, I was definitely wrong for, which I'm actually a bit shocked at. But just seems so fitting that even though there was a really, really shit fucking end to Unite or such, they've added all of the good Pokemon. Like, obviously, Feraligatr and everything like that, you know? And Meganium, Typhlosion, that's a cool addition.
The thing is, it's not the end of Pokemon Unite, but the way that they've set the system up now, it's only a matter of time before they go, actually, this is something we've decided that we can no longer sustain.
Well, yeah, because they're not going to make any money out of it, because people are going to be like, fucking hell, 30 quid for a Hollowware, no thank you. I was trying to see if I could get like a good screenshot of some of the cards that were coming out, but I think I'm going to have to just go for it, try and slow the pace down on the video a second. Let me just try that.
Why? Pace is like king.
I can't believe that they literally threw it out. I don't like the audio that there. I'm turning that off. I'm more annoyed that... I tell you what, are they actually going to re-release that again in the 30th anniversary? Because if they are, I think that's a fucking joke. This, on the other hand... releasing some of the like e-reader stuff from Skyridge and that as an anniversary card. That's cool. Palkia Level X and this Crystal Lugia, fine. Could definitely be agree with. This would be Level X Uxie. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but would you guys cast that as a chase card?
Not really, no.
This thing, though, the double, if this is actually going to be a reprint,
that is incredible.
But graded companies need to make a bigger case for this.
Yes.
Because the fact that you'd have to grade each half would drive me batshit crazy. By the way, is that how this text goes in this card? That it goes on a diagonal like this?
So that's all good.
Even that, they just got it recreated by AI and didn't look. And then we got these cards as well. Which, once again, this Solgaleo EX, I think I've got something similar to that. And I think I think I've got a Genesect, but it's not that one. Because that's the old plasma cards from the Black and White series there. Anyway, skipping past that. I want to see the re-releases. But I'm actually disappointed that for this, they didn't show off the set. It's like they're going to wait to show it off. You know when they're going to show it off? At the end of Worlds, like they do every year.
Course.
But if they did that, they might have sort of waited to do the presents at the end of it. Just because it's Pokemon Day doesn't mean you need to have a present to show off fuck all if you're going to show it all off at Worlds. Because you got... I ain't gonna lie, it flew by and it seemed really pointless. There were some cool updates, but this stuff like Pokemon Go and Masters and Sleep and all of them, they could have just been announced in quick trailers that you released on socials.
Yeah.
Unite, do not get me wrong, I'm actually surprised at the releases. Add in the 3 legendary birds as well. I generally think as a overall announcement, it was weak as fuck.
Why does Brout look like a baby fucking Shiftry?
He looks like a baby Angry Bird.
I really fucking love Pombon though. Actually,
cute.
So you then?
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Tell you what,
a bird.
Let's go down. Let's go down and let's look at the main highlights that we can actually say we're happy with. I think a lot of people are going to look at those starters and say they are quite shit. I actually think that 2 out of 3 hit, and I think that's a bloody amazing thing.
Yeah, it's definitely better than what it has been in previous years.
But, I mean, honestly, with Pombon, that's the first time you're going to see me fucking pick a fire starter in any game.
What's it, fire starter?
Because I've never picked a fire Pokemon in any of my games. I cannot think of one that I've picked throughout the time because I've hated all of them.
I did for...
I hate Charizard.
I did it for Gold and Silver because I went with Typhlosion.
Typhlosion's a cool fire type, don't get me wrong, but Feraligatr all the way. But, you know, I think that that's going to be interesting. The new forms of Pikachu could be quite interesting. They're like flocked, which is really interesting. It looks like we're going to get to do some diving. I wonder if we're going to get Pokemon Snap style pods to go underwater and do like a safari with.
I hope so.
That would be sick if you could like go underwater and do like safari mode, but you have to catch the Pokemon instead.
Can we just have another Pokemon Snap?
Oh god, please! Love Pokemon Snap. Every single one is great.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I think. Don't get me wrong. I actually am quite interested because with Game Freak back behind the development of the mainline series, not the Legends series, we might actually have a good game. I like the water features and the graphics look great already. It had a big a big overhaul, which is good, which means big map potentially. Obviously, Game Freak are coming off of a massive production with Beast of Reincarnation, so they're going to have to, they're going to hit hard with that. And then obviously, I'm interested to see how Champions is going to go. They are literally, Champions is going to be one of those ones that it's either going to really do your head in, because when you play online, people are just going to be absolutely sweaty because they've just EV'd everything. Could be interesting. Well, what do you guys think? What's your highlight of this so far then, guys? Jace, Jody, tell me your highlights.
Winter Waves.
Yeah, valid.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I think that this announcement was rushed. It was not enough showing off. They're just saving it all for the end of Worlds like they always do. And they might as well have just waited. Because the 30th anniversary of Pokemon is going to be all fucking year.
Yep.
Because it's 2026. So you could have just announced your in-game stuff. And then we could have had Wind and Waves with a bigger reveal. A bit more to it. Because now we're just going to get a bit of a further reveal at the end of Worlds. You could have shown off. You'll show off more of the 30th anniversary cards at the end of Worlds. So we could have waited for that. You've just pissed through like 3 seconds of footage. And then all of those little bits like the announcement of Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness coming, which I'm finally glad that they got release dates and they're going to be March. That's cool. But you could have just done all of that on quick social clips for people to see. Like, the cafe remix, the go, the sleep, all that stuff. You literally could have just put a screenshot out and stuck it on social media. This just seems like a massive waste of time. A lot of it was just rushed, and it actually kind of annoyed me that it felt so rushed. Because we've been watching these directs, and they haven't rushed through their fucking... Like, all of these videos that we've reacted to so far, they haven't rushed through their games at all. They've shown it off in a good amount. So,
but like I said, this is the thing, though, with Pokemon. You have the name Pokemon, and they could, like I said, they could chuck anything out, and everyone would be like, oh my god, that's amazing!
No, I couldn't agree more. I generally think that, like, it's so overglazed now, and... as someone who does love Pokemon, I love doing card openings. That's what I do, obviously, with the card channel and playing the games as well. But I'm not going to deny from the fact that a lot of the stuff is just useless nonsense. I've uninstalled Unite because I just don't see the point in it. I have no interest in Pokemon Sleep because I don't fancy leaving my phone on all night while I'm sleeping. I have zero interest in Cafe Remix. I don't really care much for Go anymore because there's just not enough to keep me interested. It just seems like we give them a lot of credit for stuff that they yeah, and they release it. They get a shit ton of money out of it, and then they just put the bare minimum into it. Like
I said, it's because they know that people just will pay for it.
I'll be honest with you. The Mega DLC announcement, you basically said about... I thought that it was split into two halves. You showed nothing of the second half and just went, oh, by the way, here's Garchomp Mega. Just one. So if you're telling me that that's all that's coming on the second half of that DLC, what am I paying 25 quid for? You got nothing to keep me interested. I haven't played Legends ZA yet because I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to rush out and get it done when I kind of know how these games go. That's the thing that I'm hoping that they change with Wind and Waves. The story and the way that the linear base of the story changes, because you said with Scarlet and Violet we could control our own way of playing, yet actually we were stuck on some linear form because the levels went up and it just became you had to do one thing to do the next. You couldn't just go all of Team Star. You had to stop at a certain point because you would have been out leveled, and the only way to get the rest of those levels was to, guess what, do the other parts to match it up. So it wasn't play my own way.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's gonna be a bit more give you a bit more freedom to wander around and stuff.
I'm hoping there's more to it. I'm hoping there's a lot to enjoy, and obviously I really I want to enjoy Pokemon. It's one of the things that out of the 30-year run, besides Zelda having 40 years and Zelda being 40 years of great, there's not many games that don't hit with Zelda. I think that Pokemon have a lot of tat that surrounds it, and that's the thing that Zelda doesn't have. Zelda doesn't have a lot of tat knocked around it. They learnt their lesson with Link's crossbow training. But, the Pokemon Company just go, They just, you know, it's just all about the money. So they just throw what they can at it, and people just go, oh, well, and eat it all up.
We'll see if it sticks.
So, yeah.
Oh, that goes, sorry?
Oh, well. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. We want to know what you guys thought of this Direct 2. Did you think it was ass? Did you think it was a massive waste of time like I did? You know, some cool reveals, yes. But 95% of it was just waste of time. So don't forget to hit that like, that subscribe, and a little notification bell. Do not forget that we do love doing reactions as a group. So if you guys have anything you'd love to see us react to, please let us know in the comments. And yeah, guys, we'll see you all in the next video. Till next time, take care. See you later.